What's up, Lee? How you doing? How you doing? All right. Ah, I knew what you meant. What's going on, Mr. Lee? Just cleaning up here. Hey, Les, how are you? How was your Monday, fellas? Oh man, it's hot again here. It's like 89 out, something like that. Good working on the fence for the layout. That's cool. How? What are you using for your fence? That's what I got to do. A fence. You're doing. You're making good progress, Les. How many more do you have to do? Matchsticks. Okay, so you're making like a wooden fence now. I'm doing a chain link fence. Yeah, I'm going to do a chain link fence. I actually have a lot of fence to do. About six more. Moves for 4x2. Wow. So there's like 10 modules. Yeah, you got a lot of work to do. And you're doing all new ones. You're not doing any of your. You're not using any of your old ones, Les? We'll try. Just want to move you closer to me so everybody hears me. Some support adjacent ones, so saving on legs. So that's good. Couldn't move any of the bench work, and it was warped, so I went on brother-in-law's wood burn. Ah, okay. I got you. No, at least you got, you're going to get some, you're going to have what you want now. Yeah, warped is no good. You're better off. So Les, is the steam are the steam engines done for the year? This time the 9 millimeter ply was cut at the timber merchants. We're also playing. That's good. Now, hopefully, it's all the sizes you want and need. Hopefully, they did a good job. Now, another steam train tomorrow. So, are these steam trains? Are they like excursions or are they passenger trains? Like for paying passengers to go to work or wherever? Got a new jigsaw. It's cutting good. That's good. New tools are always good. I love new tools. Especially good tools. Excursions with expensive meals if you want. Hmm. It's interesting that they run excursions during the week, but I guess they're busy. How many miles do they go? Or I don't know what kilometers are, but you can tell me. I have a rough idea of what kilometers are. How many miles or kilometers do they travel? Jerry, going to do my tea. Have a good stream. See you, Lee. Have a good evening. Take care. Most of the clients are retired. Oh, okay. That's nice. Skeleton King, what's up? How you doing? Steam might be 100 miles or more each way. Wow. Boy, that's a long ride. Wow. That's pretty cool, though. That's a nice ride. How much does it cost? Yeah. And the trains look pretty long, so they must get a lot of people on them. From $100 to $350 for high-end lunch and meals. Well, $100 isn't bad. That's not bad considering you're going over 100 miles. Now, does that include round trip or is that one way? I guess they run the diesels or the electrics in case anything happens, and like you said, to speed it up. Yeah, the last thing you want to do is round trip. Wow, that's great. That's really good. Considering on Strasbourg, I think you go 8 miles for $18, and you're going pretty slow. That's pretty good. I don't. You can't beat that deal. That's a you get a real feel for steam excursion or steam trains when you're on those trains at 60 miles an hour. Yeah, okay, that's okay. Man, that's pretty neat. What do their what? How do they power the steam engines there? Oil, coal. Wow, that's something too. To run that far on coal, man, that's a pretty good deal though. I think for sure. I mean, like there's a railroad, New Hope and Ivy, and it might go the same 5 miles each way, 6 miles tops, and that thing is like $28 plus parking is $10, so $38. That's a great deal. Okay. So during the summer, do they run these every day? People must come from all over to ride them. Yeah, that's not bad either. 20 miles each way. It's a nice ride too. Some people might not want to do 200 miles. That's a long that's a long day. That's a long day, but it's a good price. The price is not bad. Here we see them maybe 4 days a week, but they will also be running elsewhere. Wow, that's pretty impressive that they can run that much. And they're pretty long trains. Like I said, even though you might have restrictions of being 6 feet apart, still, if I can remember, there must be like 10, 12 coaches on those trains or more. That's pretty impressed. Boy, they sure love the steam over there. Joy Curly must be sleeping or not feeling good, one or the other. Scotland, there's a line from Fort William to extremely scenic and over viaducts. That was in a Henry Potter film, run 7 days a week. Wow, that would be pretty cool to see. Wow. Is it uh, um, a long trip that it travels? I had some water. Not long, can't remember the distance, but several hours each way. That's a good ride. Here, I think the Strasbourg ride's like maybe an hour, 45 minutes. It just really depends. It's not very far, not very long. It's going to be hot all week again. Go back to the heat. Summer's not over here. I don't know. I was hoping it was done, but no such luck. And Monday came so fast this week. I wasn't sure what day it was this morning. I thought it was Sunday at first. Yeah, yeah. I guess it's easy to lose track of the days when you're retired. I don't normally come to the shop on Saturdays and Sundays, but I did for just a few hours to work on that hope chest back there that I'm repairing, and that kind of threw me off. We'd have a lot of train excursions over there. Toy Curly, what's up? How you doing? How you feeling today, Dwight? Didn't catch any trains yesterday. Saw one this morning. Didn't video it though. Just did a video to pass the gas. That is a horrible title for a challenge. Well, I'll have to check it out. It's a horrible title. feeling very. I'm feeling a very little. Uh, okay. I'll let you rephrase that if you want. John 26:18. Good evening to you. Um, 8 o'clock. What you have for dinner today? Or haven't you had it yet? You out on the boat? Were you out on the boat today? What you do today, fun, John? Let us live vicariously through you. Just have pizza and a gelato. That sounds good. You're the second person that talked about pizza. Brian was talking about pizza the other day. I don't know. Maybe I'll. I don't know. I don't know. I'd like to get some pizza. I don't know any good places to get pizza anymore. What's up, Eric? How are you? Walking around the city. Sounds good. 13th, right? Man, you still got 6 more days there? Oh, man. I think I would go nuts. Good but tired. It's better to be good. You can always recover when you're tired. Hope the video is the right way. Me too, Dwight. We'll see. If not, we'll be doing this. You can always turn your computer, your monitor, your laptop, your phone. There's a little breeze, but it's humid. It's like 80. I think it's like 89 today or 88. Something like it's hot. Crappy. Back to summer. Feels like August. Another tropical storm out there somewhere in the Gulf. Howard, I think is his name. We head home on Saturday. Yeah, that's a long way away, brother. Especially when there's no train stores around. You can't even go to a train store to visit. Yeah, it's Indian summer. But I guess you could go around town, hang out, talk to the locals, maybe play bocce. Yeah, I know. I'm trying not to, but I don't know. So I guess he's on vacation, sort of, huh? And his little boat goes over there and just travels all around. Man, that's crazy life, man. Not little boat, but man, that's the life, dude. Yeah, and I can't plug my laptop in. My adapter won't work on three-prong plugs. That sucks. So you can't even use your laptop. That really blows. I guess you got to go down to the plane. Plug it in over there. He's planning on working on your track plan. Yeah, go to the plane. Doesn't the hotel have something for you to use? You would think they would. Tell the boss you want to hang out on the boat somewhere so you can plug your laptop in. What do you do for doing all this traveling? John, what do you do for doing all this traveling? I'll let him figure that out. Well, this trip was planned for last summer. Yeah, I got you. Ah, John, after you get done answering those questions from everybody, I got a question for you. Oh, I gotta get it. There you go. He's answered your questions. So, dude, what did you do in it? I'm looking through the book and I don't see no like mentions of you in the book. My photos, but I see you mentioned in the credits for the book. I'll be paging through and I'll say, "Oh yeah, that looks like John's layout," uh, and then I don't see any mention of you. Some of these layouts are pretty awesome. That one looks pretty cool. That one there, page two, page two. Yeah, I know you're on there. You have three photos in here. Okay. Now, does he credit you by the photos? Because there's a lot of scenes that I think look like your scenes, but I don't see any credits to them. This is a good book, by the way. I mean, like that's an awesome scene right there. Anybody that's looking for a good book with some excellent information in it, it's only $20, man. 21 dollars or $22 just came out. I got it on Amazon. Didn't cost nothing to ship. Like I said, there's a little bit for everybody in here. I've said that before. There's just some awesome scenes in here. There's some good modelers. My dry bulk truck is in there. What's up, Kyle Stevens? Yes, that's it's combat. Well, yeah, combat. Uh, it just came out, so um, yeah, it just came out. This guy Tom was on Big Bill's. Who's the Big Bill talking to? Um, 2 weeks ago on Tuesday night. It would have been, and he talks about the book and a really good interview with Tom. Tom seems like a nice guy. John knows him. He's friends with John. So any guy that's a friend of John's is a friend of ours. But I'm telling you, there are some awesome looking scenes in here, both real life and um, in the modeling world. just some cool stuff, man. It's probably, I would say, and not just because John's in this book and Tom is a good guy. I don't really know Tom, but he seems like a good guy. Not just because of those guys, but I would say like this is probably the best modeling book that I have seen so far. I mean, I got this. Like this is a good This was a good magazine. It came out in July. This was really good. Um, Same people put it out, but everything is packed into here is pretty from the beginning to the end, and there's something in for everybody. It's not just. I'm not building a layout, but there's some decent information on here, in here on, you know, how to pick the right size layout for you, how to build your little layout, and it's small switching layouts, operating and switching layouts. But yeah, there's no reason why you couldn't um, expand on this and make a bigger layout. But I need to read it. I get these damn things and yeah, I just skim through them and look at the pictures. But like, there's pretty good information. Like, I just found some good information on a fence that I want to build. Dang, see that? So like, I'll be basically like, I might not read something cover to cover. I'll pick out what interests me at that time, and I know that I can go back to this and look for something else that I might be interested in at that time. So I keep, they're good references for everything all the time. What do I do with that? Put it up there. No, I won't get it. Great for building a. Yeah, it is. I mean, and I made a point on Big Bill's show that it seems like that book uh, covers something for everybody. Like I said, even if you have a layout and you're not interested in building a layout, but you want to do prototype operations, there's a chapter in here. If you want to do detailed operations, there's a chapter in here. If you want to do operating sessions on paperwork, there's a chapter in here. There's something for every part of model railroading in here. Maybe some of this isn't interesting to you, like operating and, all the details that go with operating. Maybe that's not interesting to you. To me, it's not really, because I'm not going to have people here to operate. But I might want to operate my railroad somewhat like the real railroad. How you doing, Kyle? Yeah, they do know their audience. Yeah, I mean, they got tons of books, right? And and you go to the models train store. You go to the train store, train shows. There are zillions of books out there, and it's kind of like confusing because there's so many of them, and you think you need them all, but you really don't need them all. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, it's great for building a layout, refining your layout. Yeah, it's and even if you want to see modeled scenes, it breaks it down, but it doesn't tell you how to do it, as opposed to like this book will tell you, you know, how to how to make a chain link fence, what to use. Uh, Man, I need to look for that material. I need to mark this page. And this is a great book too, and it's a combat book. And this book was $17. But there's more how-to steps for modeling things. I'm going to pick up the new one on signaling and interlocking. That sounds pretty interesting. Man, there are, like I said, tons of books out there. And yeah, there's so much stuff out there. And um, in the signaling world, I think there's more stuff out there for HOs than N scale. But I guess you have to really dig for the N scale stuff. And there are companies that were doing stuff that are gone. I don't know if they just they couldn't hold out long enough for N scale to get popular. It's a shame because there were some pretty cool companies that made signals, old style signals that don't make them anymore. But that's how it is. Maybe somebody else will come along and make it. What are you up to today, Kyle? Out of water. It's your Saturday. Oh, that's cool. Got anything planned for your Saturday? You can get N scale color light signals, but they are not realistic and no old semaphores. Yeah, like there used to be a company that made semaphores and they were brass. And as far as I know, they're gone. They don't make them anymore. Because I had talked to a guy who had them on his layout, and he was telling me about them, and you can't get them anymore. Maybe from that company, maybe somebody else makes them. I don't know. They're harder to find, N scale stuff is harder to find than HO scale stuff. Like when I went to the train show, the Greenberg show, back in the beginning of September, there was an HO layout there, and they had the gambit of signals from modern to old semaphores, and the modern ones look so good. Atlas made them, and they look so nice. So maybe Atlas is making the modern ones in N scale too. I would think that they would, but I don't know that for a fact. I had COVID-19 test this morning for an outpatient surgery on Thursday. Well, I hope your test comes back negative so you can get your outpatient surgery done. I can get UK semaphores, so I take kits and adapt them. Do they wind up looking like the American semaphores? Yeah, resting is okay, Kyle. It's Saturday, it's what you do. You rest. I have no intentions on putting signals on my layout. Yeah, I have no intentions of doing it. It would make it too hard to reach over things. thinking about it now. It's bad enough buildings and trees are going to be in my way. I take my specs off. Everything looks good when you take your specs off. What's up, Jason?
How's it going, bud?
Hey, buddy.
Wire out here.
Yeah.
I was figuring that much.
Hey. Maybe that dude's name's Jason, too. Kata signals aren't bad. Nah, they're pretty nice. It's nice that you can just wire them up so easy and they work. That's the cool thing about Kato, right? What's going on, Mr. Freight? It's not too late. Oh, man. Had a pretty busy week this week, which is nice. Helps the week go by. I'm beat. Been working on plumbing all weekend. Ah, man. Yeah. Monday morning came fast, didn't it? G-style signals in HO. You want to sell them though. I don't know what Atlas G-style signals are. Well, didn't BLMA, didn't Atlas buy their stuff to make them, and they're kind of, Atlas is making their stuff now? The problem is I don't understand Signal. Yeah, I don't understand Signal in the USA either. That's Train Freak says it's an easy concept. I don't know. I guess so. It's explained to you, right? Maybe Jason can do a video on it. What's up, Tigger Evans? Yeah, Atlas bought BLMA. Really? I saw some Atlas signals in HO that looked really good. I don't know. I guess I've never seen the BLMA ones to compare them to. So the ones I saw look pretty darn good. What's up, Seth? How you doing, Digger? How was your day today? Good Monday? Yeah, but then you get into red over yellow and green over red and all that crap, though. Monday. Living the dream. Yeah. It's Monday. Living the dream. It's Monday, man. Which I forgot that, I thought it was Sunday this morning. I got gypped out of 2 days, I think, last week. Had a great day. Good to hear, Digger. How's the critters on the farm? What's up, Nancy? How you doing? Too bad it's a nightmare. If you have two heads, the top head is for straight leg at a turnout. Bottom head is for diverging track at a turnout. I'm doing pretty good for a Monday, Nancy. So you did a little traveling this morning. How far is that station from you that you went to? It's hot again down here. How? Yeah, it's really cool. Seth did a good job on that Yarder car. He did a really good job. He really took care of you there, Nancy. He even got the correct car for it. So red over yellow means you're going to take the diverging track siding and stop at the next thing. Dude, you need to do a video of this with little examples. Yeah, there's a few of them out there, Nancy. There's a few of them. So if you guys don't subscribe to Nancy's channel, go over to her channel, and she got a mail call, and in that mail call was a car that Seth made for her, and it is a replica of a car on the railroad that I don't want to say she graffitied, but I don't know. You know, some guys graffitied, some people graffitied it for the owner of the car, and it's called the Yarder car, and they call Nancy the Yarder on this little, what is that railroad? NEC? New England and Connecticut Railroad? Yeah, they had permission to do it, so, but Seth made a model of it, and did a really good job. NECR. New England and Connecticut Railroad, is that what it is? Got the other styles of signals. Was it Pensy had lights around a desk? Yes. Pensy, the B&O had lights around the discs. They're called CPLs, color positioning lights. New England Central. Okay. There you go. Oh, man. I'll move you a little closer. Hey, the Baltimore and Ohio had them. There's still some out there on Pensy, but not too much. But yeah, they're old style lights. I don't know about them. And they're the ones that are hard to find. If you model like the B&O, they used to make them out of brass. I forget who used to make them. Yeah, they could be old style. I don't know. Yeah, the CPLs, they're nice, man. CSX just took down the last ones on Philly sub. Well, really, I think it was part of the Baltimore. Um, maybe a couple of years ago, they took them down. I think everything's down now. I need a haircut. That's what I'll do when I go home. Say International, I believe, made them in brass kits. Yeah, you could be right, Kyle. You could be right. I'm surprised nobody prints them. I'm sure Shapeways would print them if you knew all the dimensions of them. And that's pretty easy to get, I'm sure. Bubble wrap wins. Shapeways will do. Yeah, if you're willing to pay for it. Yeah, they would have to be rosin 3D printed. Yeah, I'm sure they do that. Jason, you can fill up your garage with printers and make stuff. Safeways has them. I looked them up, but I want to try and make my own. I'm cheap. Yeah. So I wonder if you can get like um, a download from somewhere for them. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to make a bunch of them, it would get expensive. I've only bought from Shapeways once from a guy who would get right expensive. Boy, Curly, you still here? Oh wow. Yeah, what's up with that bubble wrap, Seth? You didn't want her to get into that, did you? Man, Hey, you put her through hell to get to that car with all that bubble wrap. That's how it is, Nancy. Some things you got to work for. Need to find someone with a 3 can make the 3302 in HO. It's a custom B&O observation car made from a double pair of window coaches. How do you go about like making something like that? I guess you need um, like three Fusion 360 or something to design it and then make it. I sell on eBay. I've seen what the post office can do to a package. Yeah, I can understand that. Well, it made it there safe. You did a good job. So SketchUp. Okay. That'd be something to design that car. I can't wait to see the video of how he did it. I think he videoed it, or parts of it. I'm going to take my time on building custom signals. Spend 30. Yeah, that's too much. $30 or $50 a signal. You know, especially if you get a couple of them. You know, geez, I don't know. It depends on your layout. You could get a lot of them. Just checking on you, Dwight. Make sure you're there. Just checking, Dwight. You're awful quiet. That's all. What's up, Roy? How you doing? Here you go. You should do a yard sale, Jason, online. My battery's going to run out soon. Been here an hour. Well, you know what that means. All right, Eric. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Got 4 signal decoders as well. You need a yard sale. Replacing or no signals on your new layout. Do a Jack one, yeah. Yeah, you could have a what do you call it? Yard sale, online yard sale. Or you could just put them up for sale. And sing that game. Man, you're doing 3 errors in one? Man, that's a lot. That's cool, Roy. So you'll be underway soon. Yeah, it should be interesting. Oh, sugar. I guess tonight is Heath's late night. Is Heath on tonight? I think so, right? Modeling Mondays, 9:30. I don't think you're abandoning it. I think you'll switch over. So considering selling off the third error completely and just switching between 2 errors. It's a lot of errors to go through, man. Well, let me go back to work on this piece of junk back here so I can get it done. All right, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for stopping by and hanging out for a little while. Enjoy the rest of your day and evening. Maybe see you on Heath's stream tonight at 8:30. I don't know. We'll see. We'll pop in and see what's up. SP in the 60s. Yeah. See you guys. Peace. See ya.